How do you make caramel frosting? Have you ever tasted a frosting that is so rich and creamy, it takes your dessert to the next level? Today, we are going to learn how to make caramel frosting that will do just that. This frosting is perfect for cakes, cupcakes, and even cookies. Let's get started on this delightful treat. First, we need to create the caramel base. Take a saucepan and combine brown sugars, which can be a mix of light and dark brown sugar, butter, cream, milk, corn syrup if you want extra smoothness, and a pinch of salt. Place the saucepan over medium-low heat. Stir frequently until the butter melts and the sugar dissolves completely. Once everything is melted and combined, increase the heat to bring the mixture to a full boil. This part is important, so keep an eye on it. You want to ensure the temperature is just right to avoid burning. Cook the caramel until it reaches about 230 degrees Fahrenheit or 4 approximately for minutes after boiling begins. This temperature is known as the softball stage in candy making, which means the caramel will set to a soft texture once it cools. After cooking, remove the saucepan from the heat and pour the caramel into a heat-proof bowl. Allow it to cool completely. This step is vital because adding hot caramel to butter and powdered sugar can make the frosting too runny or cause it to separate. While the caramel cools, prepare your unsalted butter. Make sure it is at room temperature and soft. Using an electric mixer, beat the butter until it is smooth and creamy. This will help create a light texture in the final frosting. Once the caramel has cooled, gradually add it to the beaten butter while mixing on low speed. This gentle mixing helps combine the caramel evenly without breaking the emulsion. The mixture should turn rich and glossy. Next, it is time to add the powdered sugar. Slowly add sifted powdered sugar to the caramel butter mixture. This will thicken the frosting to your desired consistency. You can adjust the amount of powdered sugar based on whether you want a thicker or softer frosting. At this point, adding a splash of vanilla extract will enhance the flavor beautifully. Now beat the frosting until it is smooth and fluffy. Be careful not to overmix, as this can cause the frosting to become grainy or separate. If your frosting becomes too stiff after sitting, you can gently warm it over a double boiler or in short bursts in the microwave to restore its creamy texture. A few practical tips to keep in mind. Use a candy thermometer to monitor the caramel temperature for consistent results. Stir constantly during the cooking process to prevent scorching. Cooling the caramel completely before mixing is essential to maintain the right texture. Gradually incorporating the powdered sugar allows for better control over the frosting thickness. Now you have a delicious caramel frosting ready to top your favorite desserts. This rich, flavorful frosting will surely impress anyone who tries it. Enjoy your baking and the delightful taste of homemade caramel frosting.